on to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cardinals offense will start this game off. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long run. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Peyton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So Duke's offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Looking to buy time. Got a first down. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Peyton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They booted away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking for a deep man. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Firing to the right, complete.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Takes his shot. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Duke.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup.
Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Line getting set on second down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Oh, what a move to get room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Finds his target down the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Working the middle, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Pulls it, fired, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Second down coming up.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down.
Second down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. He's got him. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Snares it outside. It's Fritz. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Big fella moving. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they tacked on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got his man on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Looking to throw on third. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Blue Devils will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. It's a draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. To the air on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. They're working that left side. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the 1st down yardage. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Setting up the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Blue Devils are on the move.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They go to the draw. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. You can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Pocket breaking down. Got it in the middle, it's Peyton. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quick completion on the out route. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Cardinals come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th Punt of the day. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Fighting off the defender.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Blue Devils in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Can't get him to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now it's third and goal. He'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
Wants to throw on first down.
They're trailing by 13 to Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. They try to pop a run on the draw. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Breaks into the open. The spin, still on his feet. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Caught it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Duke! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the best.
They stripped it out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give out of the gun. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Trying play action. Complete on the shuffle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Offense set on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The decision to go for it does not pan out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air, using the quick game. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. Inside. Touchdown, Cardinals. Great job by the back on the option.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. The snap sets up the throw. Takes the easy completion. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.